So working through our kind of our sparkling program, if you will, we started with tiny bubbles in the can, forced carbonated, fun, fresh, every day. We move into quotidian, citrus, light, refreshing, 750, example of that kind of everyday sparkling. Now we're kind of moving up as far as complexity goes. This is our PDV. This is a brand that's now back in the Joie portfolio after 3 years. So this is a Charmat style of sparkling wine. Charmat just means that this is a secondary fermentation that we inoculate with sugar and yeast in a pressurized vessel. So the bubbles that are produced through fermentation rather than just the addition of carbon CO2 gas. This is a blend of Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, fermented separately in barrel and then brought together into a tank, and then obviously settled together, and then the secondary fermentation happens about 2 months after aging. So I really like Charmat style. I love the blend of Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. I think they work really well together. You kind of get that orchard fruit, citrus, and texture from the Chardonnay, and then you get some like red berry, cherry, raspberry fruits. There is a little bit of residual sugar on this wine as well, but you'll get like the really smooth, soft mousse. This was like definitely a Joie favorite for the staff during the summer.
Nice.
So we will continue to make this wine every single year. And again, this is a wine that will use the same grapes, the same vineyards to produce. So this majority of this fruit would come from Seacrest Mountain in the South Okanagan.
That's a beautiful color.
So yeah, that light pink, coppery. We try to keep the consistency between the two varieties, but there will be some change some years. So the Charmat gives you a bit more of that texture, a bit more of that weight, and like a smaller bubble will always be more velvety on your palate. So this is like, I never like to use sparkling wine as a celebration wine. I think sparkling wine should be everyday wine.
Yeah, we've got to get rid of that stigma.
Get rid of that stigma. Like, I mean, every day is a celebration, so there's always time and a place for sparkling wine on my table. This is, again, you could, as far as like food pairings or what you could match this with, where you would drink this, I mean, I would have this any time of the day. I like bubbles with main courses. I like bubbles with appetizers. You know, I think you have enough complexity from the blend of Pinot and Chardonnay for this to be a well-received wine at any time, at any table.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.